seamers have done most of the damage during this test match, so it's no surprise that Ricky Ponting is asking Ben Hilfenhaus to open the bowling from the football stand end. Pakistan need just those 40 runs to win this test match, and it will be their first win against Australia for 15 years. It's been a very long wait. Played with extreme care last night. Many observers thought that they would be in a rush to finish the match with perhaps 8 additional overs yesterday evening in the sunshine, but they chose a more prudent route. Here's the first ball of the 4th day. The sun is shining brightly. The weather has got better and better through the match, and so is the pitch for batting. Lots of Pakistani fans have bothered to come to see a little bit of recent history, they hope.
Umar Akmal looking a bit tentative out there, and Ricky Ponting will be happy with that. He doesn't want him to be playing his natural game. He wants him tense, he wants him tight, so that if he does go for a big shot, he just will be out of sync.
Ponting again employing these catches in front of the wicket at short extra cover and short mid-wicket. It's another encouragement for the bowlers to pitch the ball up, because they've got men in catching positions. Should the off drive or mid-wicket shot go in the air. Well, it doesn't look as though Pakistan are in any hurry this morning. Yes, it has been a very long wait for Pakistan. Lost 13 matches in a row, none of them incidentally in Pakistan. We all know that there's not going to be any international cricket there for a little while yet. Not easy for the players to be playing away all the time. First runs of the day, and there'll be a couple of them.
Still wouldn't say that was a convincing stroke from Umar Akmal. It was just a tentative push of the bat towards the ball, but at least he timed it well. At least he got enough bat on ball to take it in front of square, away from the man at gully and the point. That will help him to ease those nerves, though.
.142 for 3. 2 of the 40 runs required have been ticked off in the Pakistan dressing room. Plenty of batting to come. Doug Bollinger celebrates his 29th birthday today. I wonder if this Headingley pitch has got any gifts for him. Bowled his best spell of the series last evening when he picked up those 2 late wickets, just to unnerve the Pakistanis during their run chase. Azhar Ali on strike, batted beautifully last evening.
Young man in the game, Azhar Ali, but he certainly has shown that he has a fair amount of ability. Made his debut at Lord's, of course. This will be his first half century if he gets these other 3 runs.
It was a big gamble by Pakistan to install Azhar Ali at 3 and Umar Amin at 4 in their debut test matches. If you get young players in a batting lineup, they're usually put either side of a more experienced player in the order, but Pakistani selectors threw them in at the deep end. Poor delivery from Bollinger, and that'll be a boundary. And that's his first Test 50.
He and Pakistan will be hoping it's the first of many, and leading towards 3 figures as well at times. There won't be an opportunity for him to get to 3 figures in this game. Just another 34 runs required, but this is a good start by the young man.
Well, he's gone this time. What a good comeback by Doug Bollinger after that appalling full toss. He bowls a real beauty, and Azhar Ali's on his way. Is there another twist in the tail? Pakistan needs 34 still.
You never can tell. Well, this is a good start by Australia. They needed to take an early wicket. Yes, 6 runs have been scored, but they wouldn't mind getting a wicket every 6 runs. Doug Bollinger strikes again. Hasn't been having a happy time of it, but of late things have gone his way. Good knock though by Azhar Ali. It's 146 for 4.
The experienced Shoaib Malik comes in to try and steady the ship after that early setback for Pakistan, averaging just a fraction under 36. 28 years of age now, has had long periods out of the Pakistan side, had a taste of the captaincy for 3 matches. Three slips greet Shoaib Malik. There's a gully as well. None of the close catches in front of the wicket. They're all saving one at square leg, mid-on and mid-off.
Not getting too much inward movement here, Doug Bollinger, but getting it to just angle across the body of the right-hander, and sometimes that's all you need. Pitching in line, he thinks he has to play, gets that thin outside edge.
Just shows you how the fortunes in this game change in a trice. Head skyward, celebrating his first Test 50. Next ball, it's all over. .146 now for 4. Gully moving to square leg.
Suspect a Yorker might be on the way, Bob. An in-swinging Yorker, and I think that man has been placed just in front of square in case the Yorker isn't as full as it should be, and then he clips it onto the onside. Lots of times you see batsmen falling across those full-pitched deliveries. Because it's swinging in, they just put the bat on the ball and it goes in the air in that direction.
All past the second slip. Streaky, but it's a boundary for Pakistan. They now need just 30.
Can't have them everywhere. And there was no third slip anyway. The other fielder on that side was at gully, so he wouldn't have had a chance of stopping it. But sometimes you just need a bit of good fortune.
Umar Akmal moves on to 8 with that lucky boundary. But Doug Bollinger has the figures of 3 for 10 in his last 4 overs. For the new batsman, he's got the 3 slips in position. Azhar Ali, the wicket to fall this morning. Faint edge, that's all it takes. Doug Bollinger not happy with his line to Shoaib Malik, so he's going to try round the wicket.
The delivery, the last delivery ball over the wicket, just seemed to do a bit more than the other deliveries. The other deliveries had just been slanted across the right, and that one actually seemed to swing a bit. So I think that's why Doug Bollinger has decided that he wants to go round the wicket. He can then slant the ball in to the right-hander, get it to straighten, and that brings the slip fielders into play. If you're not getting it to swing, it's pretty difficult, but he did see a bit of swing previously.
Not a lot of pace in this pitch, the ball not carrying through to Tim Payne on that occasion.
That's what he's looking for, though. Have a look at this delivery. Look how wide he goes on the crease. He slants it in, it pitches, and it straightens. It doesn't carry on the same line. Even after passing the batsman, is still tending to go away towards the slip cordon. That's good bowling if you can get the ball to do a bit off the seam.
These runs not coming easily for Pakistan, apart from the wayward full toss that Bollinger bowled to Azhar Ali. The stroke making's been very limited indeed. Salman Butt can't do anything about it. These fans have come to celebrate a famous victory, but it's not coming easily. Third slip moves wider into the gap between the second slip and the gully. Here they come indeed. 4 test matches in the N-Power series. England v Pakistan. Starting next week at Trent Bridge. 150 for 4. Maiden for Doug Bollinger, 10 overs, 2 maidens now, 3 for 41. Still be disappointed with that economy rate. Both he and Mitchell Johnson going at over 4 runs and over. Cameron Akmal certainly has the experience of scoring runs for Pakistan, but the bottom 4, you wouldn't want to be relying on them to get you across the line. Strategy being discussed by captain and bowler.
Pakistan would want these next 20 runs to be made by these 2 batsmen at the crease. I don't think they want too many runs left when the last 4 on that batting order come to the crease.
This is a fairly amazing field that Ponting set. Just the 2 slips there, then these men for the offside drive, and 1 at short mid-wicket. suppose they're dual purpose, run saving and catching. Well, Hilford House hasn't given up hope of winning this match.
And he's aiming for that outside edge. So he's certainly, would be hoping that his captain give him a bit more support in the slip cordon. Already saw an edge go down to third man for 4 runs. Wouldn't even have been caught by a third slip because it didn't carry, but you want to give yourself every opportunity.
Well, this time Australia celebrate and Umar Akmal goes. Oh, those knees will be really wobbling in the Pakistan dressing room now. 2 down this morning. 150 for 5.
Well, Umar Akmal has played exactly the way Ricky Ponting wanted him to play. Has not played his natural game. He has gone out there looking just to block each delivery. Not too sure where he expected the runs to come from. Perhaps he thought he would get a few full tosses. That's not his natural game, but that's his natural walk back. It's 150 for 5.
Well, what a scenario we've got here as Kamran Akmal replaces his brother Umar. That's his test match record. Counts for very little now this morning. It's all about the test of character for him. Both batsmen on naught. Still 30 needed.
These 30 runs are looking a long way away. That's Umar Akmal edging that last delivery through to the wicketkeeper. Just a prod. That's not the way he bats, but he decided that all he wanted to do was survive. Well, he didn't.
Wicket maiden for Hilford House, 150 for 5. Contact with the bat, low on the blade, the ball carrying into Tim Payne's gauntlets. Pakistan 10 for 2 this morning in 5 completed overs. Bollinger's going to continue round the wicket. Both batsmen stuck on naught. Kamran Akmal's just faced 2 balls. Shoaib Malik 9. The overnight batsman dismissed. Shoaib Malik's been in and out of this Pakistan side. He made his debut way back in 2001. Mohammed Amir and his bowling colleagues won't be able to believe this. Done all the hard work to get their side in this position. Batsman letting them down again.
Where's the next run coming from? I'll have a few full tosses that they have put away, but can they just wait on full tosses?
That's away through straight mid-wicket. Shoaib Malik off the mark.
Take it!
And they're back for 3.
Well, that's good running. It's not the wisest thing in the world to take on Ricky Ponting's arm. He has a powerful arm and a good, accurate throw. But they were anxious for these runs. They haven't been coming easily, so every run at this point is so important. I think if this had been the first innings, that would have been 2 runs. But have a look at Kamran Akmal go.
Now it's Kamran Akmal's temperament up to this task. Bollinger's first bowl at him. Rudy Kurtz not happy with Bollinger's follow-through from round the wicket. And as a result, Bollinger's going to return to an over-the-wicket approach. There's an appeal from the bowler and the wicket-keeper. Not much from the slips. And Rudy Kurtzen unmoved. Rudy Kurtzen, the most experienced international umpire of all time. Steve Buckner's stood in more test matches. But 331 international appearances for Rudy Kurtzen. Bat certainly hits the ground. I don't think there's any contact with the ball.
Not a convincing appeal by the slip corner either. No mark on the bat. I think hotspot illustrates that the bat did not make contact. Not with the ball at any rate. Won't shake Rudy.
No, it's pitched outside leg. 153 for 5. 13 for 2 in 6 overs, Pakistan this morning. They still need 27 in the commentary box. Shane Warne and Ramiz Raja.
Thanks, Bob. Pakistan making it extremely difficult to get across the line. They need 27 to win. They've lost 2 wickets this morning. They have put the shutters down. The innings have lost rhythm, momentum, and Australia on top. This was expected though, Warnie, because you expect Australia to come hard at Pakistan because of the past great record.
Yeah, good take from Payne. Morning, Ramiz. Morning, everyone. Well, is there another twist? I don't think anyone really gave Australia a chance. There was that sort of in the back of your mind, well, Australia won't give up. They'll keep trying. But with only 40 to get with 7 wickets in hand at the start of the day, you thought Pakistan would just walk it in. That's if we all expected them to play the way they normally play. Go for their shots, go after the bowling, play their natural game. But what we've seen is a very cautious approach. Everything seems to be defence first, survival, rather than attack and score. So I think that's playing into Australia's hands.
And the problem is that they're not technically equipped to play that role, that game plan, produce that game plan, because Shoaib Malik is trying to stay at the crease, but does he have the technique really to stay there for a longer period of time? Umar Akmal tried to change his nature by trying to graft his way through, but obviously failed because he looked a confused soul out there, which is unfortunate because he's got plenty of talent but doesn't seem to know how to build a test match innings. Umar Amin fell for naught, and Azhar Ali was the big wicket today for Australia.
Just look nervous, and I think Australia will pick up on that and sense that they're apprehensive and they're nervous. They're not sure how to win. Now, when you're winning test matches is you need to learn how to win, whether it be chasing a target, whether it be bowling a team out, and the more times you get in that situation, you learn from it. And Australia have been in that situation a lot about how to win. A lot of these guys in the last few years that are currently playing probably haven't. They've been on the taste of losing a little bit more or drawing, but they still have been in situations to win test matches, and they have done it a few times. So, and they've still done it pretty often, really.
Edge, and well, it's gone past the second slip. Michael Clarke with a full-fledged dive. How close was he to the ball? But 100 out of 100 for trying.
Wow, there's a chance. It's a good delivery from Bollinger. It was full, drew the shot, just left the batsman a little bit. It went fast, quite wide. It's a good effort. It's one of those chances that get away. And I think in this situation, The only way Australia are going to win is to have 3-4 slips, and if anything like that goes, if there's a third slip there, it's straight to him. That pad. Wow. Was that the chance?
This time it's a lot more positive stuff from Shoaib Malik, but brilliantly done at mid-off. This is what Australia would want from the fielders. That should lift them a little, but they've been messy when it comes to catching in this innings. That's the second drop of the innings. Difficult one, but really should have been taken. He's such a fine fielder anywhere, Michael Clarke. He read it well, but just couldn't get around that one. And I guess it also confirms the point that Shoaib Malik possibly is not cut out for a defensive role. Doesn't have the technique to play that kind of innings. This is more like it. Rotate the strike. Ricky Ponting with the throw. Australia, they're creating something for themselves. Ricky Ponting with a bullet-like throw, but Kamran Akmal made it home. Hits him on the pads a little high, maybe going down the leg side. A lot of ticks that'll go against Bollinger's appeal. When it comes to assessing the leg before wicket, it's important that the ball is pitched within the zone.
Walker might have just did a little bit too much. Might have pitched outside, yeah, pitched outside leg. He's hitting the stumps, but you shouldn't be given out when it pitches outside leg. Dougie Bollinger looks like he's got a bit more rhythm this morning, and late last night those couple of wickets I think have given him a bit of confidence, and today he looks like he's a lot more relaxed. Looks like his approach to the wicket isn't as fast. It looks like it's a bit more rhythm, and he's starting to swing the ball back in and bowl a good length.
157 for 5. The drama continues here at Headingley. Plenty of drama in the first hour or so. Catch has gone down, couple of wickets being picked by Australia. Nicely done at shot cover. Marcus North was the fielder.
Those little things like that, like a great save from Marcus North, that was definitely a 4. Just sort of irritate the batsman more. I can't score. How am I going to score? They go a little bit harder and suddenly the edge comes.
He'll pick a wicket. Couple of runs there. Good flick shot from Shoaib Malik. Bollinger with a dive. A little untidy. I'm sure that question will be asked upstairs whether that is a boundary or whether that was a clean take.
100% from effort from Dougie Bollinger, 0% for gracefulness. Sure, oh, he might have done well. Don't worry about the gracefulness, it was effective. Stop the boundary. 20 to get for Pakistan.
He's off the mark finally. So 19 now required. Australia needed Kamran Akmal to be on strike because Hilfenhaus has got this lovely outswinger and he has problems around his off-stump channel. And taken at shot cover. Shoaib Malik has played one straight down the throat of the fielder. It's Marcus North who has picked up another wicket, and Australia now into the tail. Dressing room looks a little gloomy. Shoaib Malik is gone.
What a catch. What a catch from Marcus North. Think back to last year at Headingley, he took one at third slip. What a catch this is. He's absolutely creamed that Shoaib Malik, and what a catch. Great technique. Let the ball come, went with it, and it just stuck. Super catch. Shoaib Malik could not believe it. Is there another twist? Bowlers to come. Shoaib Malik gone for 10. It's 161 for 6. Muhammad Amir, just 18 years of age. Temash has been wonderful with the ball. He's on a king pair. And you just can sense there's panic from Pakistan. We've been talking about it all morning. Not sure how to win the test match. We talked about how those great stops with Mitchell Johnson and then Marcus North at the start of the over, they build up to the batsman. They think, well, how am I going to score? And suddenly they go a bit harder at it. Wicket. Wow, we've got a game on here. There's still 19, seems a long way away.
Ball goes to the fielder. As it happens in tense situations, whatever you do, you can't succeed beating the field. Three men in the catching zone on the off end, the leg side. Marcus North with a brilliant take at short cover.
Every ball seems something's going to happen. 161 for 6.
Australians looking very pleased and nicely relaxed out there. Things happening for them, and Pakistan once again faltering big time. It's Hilton House Bollinger show so far.
Umar Gul, Dinesh Kanaria and as if to come. Lot resting on Cameron Akmal.
He's making him wait. Bollinger, Ricky Ponting in conversation. It's regarding the field. They've taken a deep point. Maybe they want to give one to Kamran Akmal, but only 19 runs to play with, so every run important. That's beautifully done through the offside. 4 runs. Precious boundary being struck here. Only 15 required now. The flags are out once again.
Super shot. Cameron Akmal in his 50th test match. Plenty of experience. Really a lot the rest on his shoulders right now. 50 tests, a lot of cricket. Not sure he's been in too many of these situations before. But now's the time to be calm. Wait for the right time. Any width, anything full, go for it.
Misses one. Once again, the bat grazing the turf. Fuller length from Bollinger. Good angle for Kamran Akmal because he's got this habit of slanting and slicing the ball through point and cover.
Yeah, and you sense that Dougie Bollinger, the way he's going to get his wickets this morning, it's only going to be bowled, LBW, or caught behind the wicket somewhere. I'm not sure you need some of the fielders. It's square leg. Just get another slip in. I wouldn't have any gaps in those slips. I'd have 5 fielders in a row that if anything goes in the air there, hopefully it'll be caught. And then 15 seems a long way away for Pakistan if Cameron Akmal can get out right now for Australia.
Blocks it away. A little bit shorter in length. Good pace from Bollinger.
Dougie Bollinger's bowling around 90 mile an hour today. 90.1 the last delivery. His pace is up. The adrenaline's flowing. He's got a few wickets. His confidence is up. Has he got something else?
Nicely blocked by Kamran Akmal. It's a game of pressure and a bit of technique as well. Australia are very good in these departments. They wait patiently for Australia to bounce back. They've done that this morning, but can they complete the job? Once again, as has been the pattern in this innings, Ricky Ponting keen to change the field. Square leg has been pushed into cover. And Bollinger is changing his angle. He's coming from around the wicket. Third slip's been asked to join the 2 slips, but there still remains a gap. One taken, leg bye conceded by Australia.
They're very strange. A man comes from the onside onto the offside, and the bowler decides to go around the wicket, which means he's going to bowl straighter. Which means there's more chance the ball's going to go to the onside, the right of screen. So, strange. Obviously a plan that we missed up here, Ramiz. Dougie Bollinger's got one ball now to Mohamed Amir. Mohamed Amir's faced up before even Dougie Bollinger got back to his mark. So I think the young 18-year-old might be a little bit nervous. He looks confident with the ball. Very aggressive and very impressive with the bat, though. Has he got it? Something. He'll get a lot out of this if he can get it, help the side get through. He can help Pakistan get over the line. He'll gain a lot from this.
Gets a Yorker from Bollinger. Didn't look too graceful then when defending, but it did the job. It's 166 for 6. Pakistan should have won it quite easily, but they're sweating. 166 for 6, need 14 more with 4 wickets in hand and 4 tail-enders, in fact, on view. Kamran Akmal has the strike. Hilton House wants the field on the leg side to go back a little. Guys are away to gully.
One of the key things for all players, batsmen, fielders, bowlers, captains, in these situations is the calmer you can remain. It's hard because your heart's pumping, your adrenaline's going. The calmer you can remain, then the more chance you've got, obviously, of executing your skills. And it's about blocking out everything else that's happening.
He'll get runs, 4 of them. A slice did the job, so 10 more required now. Kamran Akmal is leading them home.
4 very valuable runs for Pakistan. And these are the things they're talking about. For Ben Hilfenhaus now, he's just got to block that out. You know, it was a good ball, it was an edge, went for 4. Can't do anything about it. Block out the crowd, block out everything, and just purely focus on how am I trying to get him out? I'm trying to bowl a foolish ball around off stump.
Goes for the drive, finds the gap, may get to the boundary. It does. Beautifully crafted back foot shot from Kamran Akmal. He's looking good under pressure now. 174 for 6. Just a strike away. But have a look at this shot. Under pressure, and he produces a gem.
And I think he looked calm, didn't he? Kamran Akmal was calm. He was well balanced. Inzamam with a beard. But it was a super shot from Kamran Akmal.
So just a strike away now, Pakistan. Kamran Akmal hitting 2 boundaries in that last over. It's not always the 50s and the 100s that count, but little tough innings like what we're seeing from Kamran Akmal can be the real thing that the dressing room is looking forward to. And I'm sure that if he gets Pakistan over the line, he'll remember this innings for a long time. Mitchell Johnson, 1 wicket in the first innings, none in the second. Ricky Ponting thinking of variety, different angle, looking for a bit of pace also. That can be handy against Mohamed Amir or any other tail-ender. They look a little relaxed now, the Pakistan dressing room. 2 boundaries seem to have relaxed them. Nicely behind that one. I don't think this length will worry Mohamed Amir a great deal, because he's already in position to be on the front foot. Couple of short deliveries and then maybe slide one up. Can do the job.
I'm with you, Ramiz. I'll be having leg, gully, bat, pad, and just bomb him. Absolutely bomb him. Every ball, a bit of chin music. Try and rough him up a little bit and then get at the stumps.
Ricky Ponting with the throw. He hits the stumps. No, he doesn't. He hits Mohamed Amir, in fact. 5 more required. Strike is with Kamran Akmal. This could be over in this. This could be over in this over. And brilliantly held. Kamran Akmal feels that the ball has touched the ground. It's Michael Hussey who is confirming to the umpire that it's a clean take. Rudy Cutson is having a word with his mate. drama continues till the end. We may have a wicket going down here. But this really was well held by Michael Hussey, because it was struck extremely hard by Kamran Akmal, and we all await the result. Let's have a look at the replays. Whatever we've got. First angle, cut shot. And I think it kisses the ground, does it? It's too blurry really to make a firm call on this.
They're so hard, Ramiz, to tell on this when it's happening so fast. And it's hard when it looks like the ball could be in the ground, but the fingers sometimes are underneath it. As a slip fielder, you know yourself when you get that, it hurts on top of your fingers because you got it under. But on the camera, it looks like it's bounced. It's really hard to tell what's happening here, and Kamran Akmal might get lucky. There's not too many referrals once they go back for a catch that get given out. But it looks like Mike Hussey's got his hands underneath that. I think that's out. But whether there's enough evidence for the umpire to say it's out is not sure. It might be a bit of a guess for him. But to me, Mike Hussey's got his fingers underneath that, and that's out.
Well, yeah, it's 50-50. And a difficult one for the third umpire, because pictures need to be absolutely clear. And you get the impression that the ball possibly lodged in the fingertips, possibly did not lodge in the fingertips. It's a 50-50 decision, and the advantage then rests with the batsman.
What might happen is the third umpire might tell the umpires, look, it's too hard to tell up here, it's not clear cut, what do you think? You guys are best to see it. And you can tell by Mike Hussey's reaction, he wasn't like, oh, I'm not sure. He's a fair cricketer. He would have picked it up and said, oh, I'm not sure about that, Rudy, but he was 100% sure he caught that. And as a fielder, it'd be nice if, you know, if all cricket, the batsmen say, did you catch it, mate? He says yes, and off they go. Unfortunately here, the evidence that the benefit of the doubt has gone to the batsman, but I think that was a clear catch from Ease. I think Mike Hussey got his fingers underneath that, and I think he's a fair cricketer. I think he caught it. But Kamran Akmal's quite entitled to stand his ground. He didn't think it was a clear catch, and there wasn't enough evidence there to say it was clear cut. So the benefit of the doubt goes to the batsman, but it's a real shame.
Well, I thought he did well, Kamran Akmal, because situation must have been so tense that it would have made him walk, but he stayed his ground, and so it worked to his advantage. Mitchell Johnson will try again. Beats him outside the off stump. Beautiful delivery, good pace, and almost got rid of him. Payne collected the ball when it was on its way high. That shaped away, and very good delivery from Mitchell Johnson, finding his form just a little late in the day. That's 4 through the slip cordon. Michael Hussey trying his best to rein in the ball. Ball wins the race, and the crowd is absolutely ecstatic, delirious at what has transpired today. Pakistan requiring just one more to win this. Edge carrying Mohammad Amir to the boundary, avoiding the dive of the fielder. Kamran Akmal absolutely is delighted.
Look at that, smiles all round.
And this time it is held. Wicket falls. Michael Hussey with a breathtaking catch. Kamran Akmal has to leave. This is unbelievable stuff. Australia have not given up the hope of dismantling Pakistan. Maybe a hat-trick, who knows?
Oh, this is unbelievable. Great catch from Mike Hussey. Really did go well. Didn't go too hard. Let it come to him. Kamran Akmal can't believe. He says, why didn't that go in the gap? Mitchell Johnson's happy. Well, scores are still level. Surely there's no more twist yet. Surely. A hat-trick will make it interesting, Ramiz. Get down.
Incredible passage of time. Pakistan making it extremely hard on themselves by playing rashly, but not being themselves. And credit to Australia for really fighting it out till the end. It's Umar Gol who's walking in to face the music, face the challenge, releasing some nervous energy. Can't be easy for him. He's on a pair. Today, Azhar Ali was the first man dismissed, caught behind. Then it was another caught behind dismissal. This time it was Umar Akmal. Then Shoaib Malik was picked at short cover, courtesy brilliance of Marcus North. And then have a look at this catch from Michael Hussey. Tumbling effort, athleticism at its very best.
Might have followed up with, I think that's out. The way he got up and said, yep, I've got it. That's out. Well now, have we got another twist? It's a tie. They only need one run to win, Pakistan. What are they doing? One to get Pakistan. Your players, your team, everyone's down there smiling, arm in arm, ready to go. Block and run. Has Mitchell Johnson got something? Like 3 wickets. 4 wickets in a row. 3 balls left of the over. Who knows what's going to happen?
That's it. Win for Pakistan. They richly deserve this. The fans can relax. The team can relax. It was a hard-fought struggle for them, but in the end, what a feeling. Winning against Australia after being at the receiving end for almost 5 years. In fact, they last beat Australia in 1995. Lost the last 13 test matches, and well, this is something great for Pakistan cricket.
Yeah, congratulations to Pakistan. It's their first test win over Australia since 1995. It's been a long time, 15 years. They've deserved it the way they've bowled in this series. They really have bowled well. Salman Butt, his first test as captain. Wow, what is it at the start of something special for him and this Pakistan, the young Pakistan team? For Australia, it's been a disappointing tour to England. Come here playing one-day cricket. They've lost that to England. They lost the 2020s and now a drawn series against Pakistan. They'll be disappointed. But this is the moment. Pakistan. Umar Gol not far away from short cover, but far enough. A great effort. And look at that jubilation from the Pakistan team. Salman Butt, why wouldn't you be happy? You've just won your first test match as captain. It's been 15 years in the making.
So this really has been a very good performance, a strong performance from a thin-looking batting side. In the end, they got over the line, just over the line, 180 for 7.
Yeah, the bowling, they fought hard. Dougie Bollinger and Ben Hilfenhaus with 3 each. Mitchell Johnson with 1 late wicket there. They all fought hard. They found their rhythm right at the end, probably a little bit too late. But Shane Watson couldn't do it again this time like he did in the first innings here in the first test. Steve Smith with nothing. But a great test match all in all. They fought hard. They never gave up Australia, but Pakistan were just too good.
So that is the story of this Headingley Test match. It'll be remembered by Pakistan for a very long time because they were able to beat Australia after 1995. And Australia in big trouble after day one when they were bowled out for 88. Couldn't recover in this Test match, even though they fought hard in the second innings. But Pakistan, in the end, the victorious. 180 for 7. They won by 3 wickets and tied the series 1-1.